Tonight, CBS 47 is on your side after a Fresno woman lost thousands of dollars in a scam.
She had been looking for work for months when she was approached by a company called Verblio. She got the job and then paid the company more than $2,000 so they could send her equipment that she would need for the remote position. And that's when she found out it was a scam. CBS 47's Kara Rucker joins us in studio with how we were able to help her out of this situation. Kara.
Right, it was a smart ploy by the scam artist using a real company name, a real job position, then using the pandemic to their advantage, saying it's remote work and you need to pay up front for the equipment. $2,200 later, Tani found out instead of an opportunity to make money, she just lost her savings. Tani of Fresno is 53 years old. She describes herself as in the process of rebuilding her life and reestablishing her credit and career.
So I've been looking for work diligently. I do have a job already, but I need something to supplement that preferably I could fit into my schedule because I go to school as well.
In the midst of applying to dozens of jobs, she received this email from what appears to be from the company Verblio.
These people did their homework. I mean, they had this background story that I checked out. Even the picture that the lady had on the chat was an actual person from the company.
The whole process thorough and airtight.
We have a first day of interview. It lasted about 2.5 hours, lots of questions. Had me, do some little drills, answering questions, returning them in a certain amount of time.
They offered Tani the job, in which she accepted. In another email, it was instructed for her to pay them up front for equipment they would send her for the remote role, $2,300 worth. They would then send a check to reimburse the money in an email titled check invoice. But it was a bad check.
A legitimate offer is never going to ask you to front your own money. They're going to provide you with the tools to do that. So we call that the fake check scam.
They wanted her to pay another $1,900. Tani called her bank, closed her accounts, and a fraud investigation was underway.
It turned out to be fraud, and now I'm liable.
She contacted CBS 47 on your side and explained the situation she was in. We met with her to get all of the documentation, then emailed Discover Bank to see if there was anything they could do. The scammer did get away with her money, but we were able to work with Discover Bank, who refunded her account. We met with Tani again after
for reaching out to Discover Bank and pressuring them, but for the support I got from Channel 47, they were really on my side.
Job opportunities. Tani is hoping her experience will help prevent someone else from being set back by a scam.
Besides being aware of this scam and this fraud and these things that people are doing, fight for what you know is right.
And as for the legitimate Verblio company, they have a whole page on their website describing the exact scheme that Tani was caught up in. They said that they have been alerted several times before of this scam. So what I did was I printed out a few screen grabs from their website. This page shows different red flags to look out for. Then you have this page. It shows what their hiring process really looks like. So if people think that they're being interviewed by this company, all they have to do is go to their website. They have all these tips. Here's another one just describing what some people have described as the scam that they were caught up in. So they're doing their part to try to alert people, hey, make sure that you're doing the right thing because it could be a scam.
Yeah, $2,300 is a lot of money to lose. Is it a lot of money in a scam scheme?
It is. So Tani said that with the scam artist who she was in communication with, she said it was about 5 hours of work on their part. And if you do the math on that, that's about $460 per hour that a scam artist is making through this game. And we're so close with our Better Business Bureau here, and they say that's what happens. These scam artists, they're doing it for a reason. They're making a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they didn't stop at that $2,300. They asked her for more money, another $1,900.
Yeah, Catherine, $1,900. That was in a follow-up email. And at this point, of course, Tani already knows, this is a scam. So, of course, she responds and she's like, no, I'm not falling for this. But get this. Just a few weeks later, they email her again with the same scheme verbatim saying, hey, you know, we think that you would be great for this job, same position, same pay, all the details. Now she is trying to get authorities involved. She has sent this through. She really wants these people caught. It's really hard to do, but that's what she's hoping to see because, you know, it's a lot of money and a lot of people are getting caught up in these scams.
Was her personal information stolen too?
We're not sure at this point. So I talked to Blair Looney, the president of our local chapter of the BBB, and he said out of every 3 of these employment scams that they see, their identity is stolen. And that does make sense if you think about it, because if you think that you're getting a job, then the next part of that process is, okay, hey, you have it, now let's go ahead and see your driver's license, your social security. That's part of the process. So if you're really believing it, then that's the next step, and it's so easy for them to get that information.
Yeah, great job. Glad she got the money back.
Thank you.
Buyer beware.
Yes, for sure. Hopefully this is a lesson for others when they see this. That's why she wanted to do the story. She was like, look, I'm embarrassed that this happened to me, but if I can show other people, then maybe it'll be worth it.
Great job, Kara. Thank you. We do have more information and advice from the Better Business Bureau on our website. Just go to yourcentralvalley.com. If you need us on your side, you can also call us or send us an email. We have that information on your screen as well.